Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Monday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I want to welcome all y'all to the prop shop. Over here, we're going to be looking at the 2 football games and the NBA slate for y'all. But before we do that, welcome all y'all, man. We got another holiday on our hands, man. Shout out to Martin Luther King. He was a hell of a man, and he had a dream. So hey, man, we're gonna keep the dream alive right here. And let me know, man, what you guys are betting on today. What's your guys' best bet? What are you guys shopping for? And I had a dream that I was gonna win every single prop in between. So let's go ahead and get it started. I'm taking George Pickens over 3.5 receptions, man. Hitting at a 60% clip. Look, he only had one game where he didn't have 3 or more receptions. I know last game out he didn't have no receptions, right? You think that's gonna go on? No targets. It was weird. But I'm taking him over 3.5 receptions. That's player prop number 1. Player prop number 2, I'm taking Deontay Johnson over 3.5 receptions. He's been still getting his targets out there with Mason Rudolph. He was able to go over that last time in the game, as well. And this is a guy that I used to play like 2 years ago, and he used to be at like 4.5, 5.5 receptions. Now, a couple of quarterbacks gone and stuff. Now he's this low. I got to take Deontay Johnson over 3.5 receptions. Player prop number 3, I'm taking the running back. Warren. He's been over there going over 3.5 receptions. I mean, being hot. The chemistry with him and Rudolph is evident. 5-0 in his last couple of games, going for 5-4, 5-5, and 4. I mean, I'm taking Warren over 3.5 receptions. That's player prop number 3. Player prop number 4, I'm taking Stephon Diggs over 5 receptions. Last game out, he's finally getting those targets. Well, getting a little bit more targets, that is. He got 7 receptions and 8 targets. Him and Kincaid, they're sharing the ball and sharing the targets, but they're not relying everything on Diggs. But it's playoff times, and you're going to need your man to show up. So take Stephon Diggs over 5 receptions. That's player prop number 4. Player prop number 5. I'm going to be looking at the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm taking Godwin over his reception prop right now. I believe it's at 5. Okay, the reason why, look, man, his last 4 games, he's been putting up numbers. Going for 6, 10, and 5. Only one game, he had like 3 receptions in. So go ahead and take Godwin over 5 receptions. That's player prop number 5 that I'm riding with. Player prop number 6. Let's go ahead and get back to the Buffalo game. It's going to be something that we talked about earlier on in the prop shop. Stephon Diggs is going to get those targets. Who else is going to get those targets? Dalton Kincaid, the rookie tight end, man. He's been getting those targets just as much as Stephon Diggs in the game. Last game out, he had 7 receptions, but he had 8 targets on that same time. So, I'm taking Dalton Kincaid over his reception prop. Over 3.5, he's hitting this at a 60% clip too as well. Next player prop that I'm going to be looking at, I'm going to be flying all out to the Philadelphia Eagles game. I'm taking my boy Devontae Smith over 5.5 receptions, 81 receptions on the year, over 1,000 yards. No A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts is going to rely on 2 or 3 people in this game. One of them is going to be Devontae Smith. I'm taking him over 5.5 receptions. Player prop number 7, I'm looking at Dallas Goedert, the tight end. For the Philadelphia Eagles, just what I was talking about earlier. He's going to be relying on who? 1 or 2 people. Those 1 or 2 people is going to be Goddard and Devontae Smith. So I'm taking him over 4.5 receptions right now, Dallas Goedert, okay? Let's go. Keep it going. Who else? We're going to be looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Mike Evans, man. I'm taking him over 4.5 receptions. Like 79 receptions on the year with 13 TDs. He didn't show up last game, though. And the Bucs barely squeaked it out against the Panthers, though, man. But look, Mike Evans had a hell of a year over there with Baker Mayfield. And if you want to compete with the Eagles, you think they're going to really run the ball with White? They didn't do it all year. I don't think they're going to do it in this game. I look for Mike Evans to have over 4.5 receptions. All right, now look, my anytime touchdowns, I'm taking Najee Harris, anytime touchdown, hitting at a 60% clip. I'm taking Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Then I'm going to be taking the running back for the Eagles, DeAndre Swift, anytime touchdown. I'm taking the running back for the Tampa Bay Bucks, Rachaad White, anytime touchdown. My Hail Mary touchdown, I'm taking my boy Leonard Fournette, backup running back for the Buffalo Bills. I think when they get in the goal line, get this guy started, man. They gave him the ball about 7 times last game out. If you give this guy 7 carries guaranteed near the goal line, 1 or 2 of them, he's running in the goal line. When he's get close, when he get within 15 to 20, he's going to break a big one for you, though. I'm taking Leonard Fournette anytime touchdown. Head on over to the association. Let's see what we're shooting at. I'm taking R.J. Barrett over 17.5 points, man. He's going to be taking on the Boston Celtics, man. Whenever you play a good team like that and you got a star player like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown who play a one-on-one game, you can always have another player on the other side have a monstrous game. I'm taking R.J. Barrett over 17.5 points. Then I'm sliding on out to the OKC Thunder game. Okay, they're taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm taking Shai Alexander over 31 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Last couple of games, he's been able to, man, have some good numbers. But the last 2 times he played the Lakers, he went for 33. Then he went for 34 points. Went over that player prop 2 times playing on the Lakers. Then I'm going to be looking at Alperen Sengun, the power forward center for the Houston Rockets. He's taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. His point prop's at 22 points. He's like a mini Jokic, man. He kind of does it all. He can rebound. He can assist. I really like this guy's game. I think he's their #1 option for Houston Rockets. It ain't Jalen Green, folks. It's Sengun. All right, we're taking him over 22 points. I'm taking Kyrie Irving, man, over 32 points. Why? Man, it's Martin Luther King Day, man. I think he's going to come out there and show up and show out. I don't know. I just got a feeling. He's taking on the Pelicans as well. And on the other side of the court, I'm looking at Brandon Ingram over 18.5 points, okay? Why? Yeah, because he's taking on the Dallas Mavericks, and they ain't never playing no defense, okay? In the late night game, we're looking at the King LeBron. Why? Because it's the King Day. We're taking LeBron James over 26 points. We're taking him over 7.5 assists, hitting at a 60% clip too. Okay, then we're going to even be looking at his rebound prop. It's a LeBron James King trifecta. Take him over his rebound prop as well. I think it's at 7 or 7.5. All right, now look, if you guys want to see what I'm betting on, my best bets, head on over to the site. All right, we can go over everything and see what we got. It's time for the recap. Let's go ahead. We're taking Pickett's over 3.5, Johnson over 3.5, Warren over 3.5, Diggs over 5, Godwin over his reception prop, Kincaid over 3.5, Smith over 5.5, Goddard over 4.5, Evans over 4.5. My anytime touchdowns, we're going Najee Harris anytime touchdown. We're going Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. We're going DeAndre Swift anytime touchdown. We're going White anytime touchdown. We're going my boy Leonard Fournette anytime touchdown. R.J. Barrett over 17.5. Shai Alexander over 31. Sengun over 22. Irvin over 32. Ingram over 18. LeBron over 26. LeBron over 7.5. LeBron over his rebound prop. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.